5 straight bowl wins. You get a senior quarterback returning for his 3rd year as a starter. How high are the expectations at Louisiana Tech in 2019?
Well, the expectations are high, but they've been high for the last 4 or 5 years. And so when you look at, we've had some great success, but there's not a feeling of contempt. There's still some things that we want to accomplish. We've won, in the division, we've got 2 first-place finishes, 2 second-place finishes. I mean, we've been competitive, but we want to win. We want to win the league.
You talked about success. Nobody's had more success sacking the quarterback than Jalen Ferguson, and replacing that kind of production on the defense on that front. How do you do that?
I look at a guy like Willie Baker. The second half of the season, Willie Baker started playing more and more, and in the bowl game, Jalen Ferguson sets the all-time sack record, but Willie Baker was the one that had 4 sacks and made the all-bowl team. We've got some talented players there. We just may not know their names yet. I look at guys like Tristan Allen and some of maybe the young guys that haven't played a whole lot. Those guys are going to have to play a prominent role as well in that whole thing.
Come from a coaching family. Dad, kind of a legend in Ohio where he's from. At Notre Dame, yes. At Arkansas. Yes. Does that bring a little bit more pressure for you?
No, I mean, I've always said that I'm not trying to be the next Lou Holtz. I'm trying to be the best Skip Holtz I can be. Trying to be Lou Holtz, I'd look like Bozo the Clown running around, you know what I mean, picking up my feet. For me to have the opportunity to get into it and to stay in it, this is going to be my 20th year as a head coach. And so for me, it's a phenomenal profession. It's a very rewarding profession because you have an opportunity to be involved in these young men's lives from 18 to 22. Love the profession, but don't feel any pressure like, I gotta match my dad's success.
You spent some time on some pretty major college football staffs, Florida State, Notre Dame, South Carolina. Any goals? Or, would you ever want to go and try to coach at that highest level again in the SEC or the NFL or anything like that?
I think a line was drawn in the sand. I think it was about 10 years ago when you started talking about Power 5, Group of 5, because it was all Division I. It was all Division I, and then when they made that line, and whether you talk about do you desire to go to the NFL, I've said before, I don't need a logo on my sleeve to say you're enjoying coaching, you're loving what you're doing. There's so many positive things here, and there's so many great players and coaches in this region. When you look in the state of Louisiana, I am enjoying coaching. I'm enjoying doing what we're doing. I'm not trying to make a name for myself. I'm not trying to get the next job. I have had a great experience here at Louisiana Tech. I'm enjoying it here, and if this is my last stop and this is the last place I have the opportunity to coach, I certainly won't feel like, wow, I'm unfulfilled.
Awesome, Coach. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it very much.